Okay. Hi, everyone. A little introduction. I'm Eva Sharma, and today I'm here representing UNISEC-Nepal. And we will be talking about a little about resolutions and plans for 2024. But before that, I will also be explaining in brief about a little history of UNISEC-Nepal and what we have done in the past year so that you get a little idea of where we've been and what we are looking forward for. So first up, we have a little history of UNICEF Nepal activities. We were established in 2020, and since then we have been involved in many UNICEF Global activities, as well as we have organized UNICEF Nepal activities as well. We have first participated in the CLTP program in 2022 and 2023, and we have also participated in Mission Idea contest in the recent year, that is 2023. We have held CANSAT and HEPTASAT trainings at Kathmandu University in 2016, in Pulchok College in 2017, and in school called Brihaspati School as well. And since then, CANSAT competitions have been organized by Kathmandu University Robotics Club in 2019. And the Kathmandu University trainees have also took up developing a CANSAT as their third year major project, which was externally funded in 2017. So this really shows how much of an impact the CANSAT competitions and CANSAT workshops had made on the KU students. Similarly, CubeSat projects were organized and conducted through KU robotics clubs as well in 2019. Except that we have hosted UNISEC-Global meetings in 2022 and 2023, and we have similarly been regularly involved in UNISEC-Global meetings as well, which have been really insightful, and we might talk about them in the coming slides as well. Apart from these, we have developed a Sasto Cube replica of Nepali Sat1 and later eCube learning kit in reference to HeptaSat for educational and exposure purposes, along with collaboration with many other national and international organizations. And some of Nepal's previous and ongoing national satellite projects of Nepal, which is in collaboration with the Space Foundation Nepal, has been Nepali Sat1, Munal Dafi Payload Project, PHI-1, and Slippers to Sat project, which we will talk in the coming slides as well. So this has been a brief history of UNISEC Nepal, and moving forward, I want to take you all in a little brief description of what we have done in the past year so that we can talk about what we are looking forward and how we want to take the activities of past year into the coming year. So here we have member universities of UNISEC Nepal as few universities we have collaborated with and who are our member universities. We have Kathmandu University, Institute of Engineering, Pulchok College, Thiruvan University, Kopa Engineering College of Purvanchal University, Catholic International College, and ACME College of Engineering under Purvanchal University as well. And in the past year, we have been involved in a couple of UNISEC Global and UNISEC Nepal activities, which are, as you can see on the screen. First up, we have participated in the MIC8, where our team from UNISEC Nepal, representing UNISEC Nepal, who were from Institute of Engineering of Pulchok College, Thiruvan University, were also the finalists, and they were awarded the student prize. Second, we also were participating in the CLTP 12. Similarly, we hosted the 35th UNISEC Global meeting, and then we regularly participated in 2023's UNISEC Global meetings. And definitely, we collaborated with different national and international organizations working in the field of science and technology. And UNISEC Nepal, in collaboration with many other organizations, organized satellite boot camps all over Nepal. We developed eCube educational kits, as I mentioned before, and hand in hand also worked on national CubeSat projects. So this has been a brief topic-wise description of what we have done in the past year. Quickly, I want to go to a little bit deep inside, but I will not take much time of what we have done in the past year. This is the MIC8 participation glimpses that you can see. As I mentioned before, we participated and also won the student prize. You can see the details on the screen. Next up, we participated in the CLTP 12 program, and students from partner University of UNISEC Nepal participated. And coming back, they have also planning to organize CLTP CANSAT trainings here in Nepal as well, which we will talk in the coming slides. Then we hosted the 35th UNISEC Global meeting, as you can see, and we had speakers from all around Nepal representing different organizations speak up in this event. And we also regularly participated in the virtual UNISEC Global meeting, of which glimpses you can see on the screen as well. Next up, this is one major thing that UNISEC-Nepal, in collaboration with other organizations, have done, especially with Space Foundation Nepal. The team had developed an E-Cube set in 2023, and this was highly inspired by the heptastat structure. Here, we have designed a kit for anyone with really little primary knowledge to anyone who's interested to learn about the satellite structure to professionals. This kit contains the OBC board, EPS board, payload board. As you can see on the screen, it has all the components that you need to learn about the satellite structure and to briefly integrate a satellite structure. We have manufactured about 90 E-Cube kits in 2023, and the training has also been provided to more than 800 students regarding E-Cube through different phases of training sessions, which we managed to conduct with collaboration with many organizations. Next up, the Satellite Training and Bootcamp was one of the collaborators. We were one of the collaborators for the nationwide Tinker Lab program funded by National Commission for UNESCO and National Innovation Center. This was organized by Antariksha Pratishthan Nepal, translated to Space Foundation Nepal, and UNISEC Nepal was one of the collaborators in the program, where representatives from people who have took up the satellite trainings or CLTP program before were involved in the training sessions. Here, the trainings were conducted in all the 7 provinces of Nepal, so we managed to reach all over Nepal, and the children of grade 6 to 12 were reached, and about 700 students were inspired. Next up, this is the current scenario of space projects ongoing on Nepal. So after the launch of Nepal's first satellite, NepaliSat-1, through the BIRDS project, Nepal is now working on the upcoming few satellite projects. The first one is the Munal, which is Nepal's first high school CubeSat, planned to launch in the first quarter of 2024, and PHI-1, which is an international CubeSat project in collaboration with UNOSA. Upcoming satellite projects, which is in its initial stage, is Slippers2Sat, which is a multi-year satellite project involving middle school children of marginalized Chepang community in Nepal, and also a few other projects which we are keeping it, which we cannot say it in a public platform because of the stakeholders contract, but it will definitely be detailed out in a coming few months. So the major challenges we faced in 2023 are as shown on the screen. The first one has been transportation safety, and all of these challenges that we faced in 2023 is someone that we are really looking to solve in 2024 in planning out our project. So I think tackling the major challenges has been a major thing that we are working as 2024 begins. Here, the transportation safety, because of the risk of huge number of road and flight accidents in Nepal, has been a really big issue for us to reach the rural areas in conducting trainings and programs. Second up, the funding has not been enough to support our initiatives, but we are definitely looking for collaborations. And in the past year, I think funding has been an issue because we didn't really take membership fees from our member universities and members from UNISEC Nepal, because we here in Nepal, it's really hard for people to manage such funds, especially monthly funds, and especially if the economical conditions of the families are not good enough, that often sustains the child to learn from such initiatives. So we were really focused on the education point of view without having the students and the learners to pay a big amount of money. So this year we did not really look into the funding of look into making people pay a monthly or annual subscription, but we will definitely keep that in mind in the coming year, as Kawashima-san had suggested. So in the coming year, we definitely require funding in manufacturing kits and sustaining our workplace. Third has been managing workstation had been a challenge, primarily due to funding, as I mentioned before. Developing and manufacturing the training kits and materials were primarily due to lack of manufacturing units in Nepal, and we designed and printed structures through 3D printing, so that has been a good thing for us. But we also have to rely on international manufacturers or Nepalese dealers or suppliers company, just so that we could get our hands on training kits and materials. And adaptability to extreme geographic regions in Nepal really made it difficult to reach to the training areas, and the extreme temperatures was challenging too. And the lack of primary technological education in rural areas made it really hard for the trainers to communicate and also translate the English terms to Nepali, and students did not really have any primary technical education in fields of technical education. So we really had to start up from the bottom. Coming to the main theme, that is resolutions for 2024, learning from the challenges of 2023. In 2024, we really plan first up in managing the funds. We are planning on conducting paid trainings that range from different topics, and the topics are really vague, which we'll definitely talk in the coming slides. We also are planning on increasing human resource of reach to places all over Nepal to minimize transportation risk hassle. This could be done by first training people from different places of Nepal, and then they could go to their place of a station, or they could go back to their hometown and conduct trainings accordingly. And then again, we hope to collaborate with government to receive government supports in terms of finance, workstation management, and facilities. So our some of the few plans for 2024 and beyond includes, so I'm just gonna briefly go project-wise project so that you guys have a good idea of what each project is targeting. First up, we are planning on conducting national level amateur radio and satellite training. This will be a sub-project of the ongoing Slippers to satellite project. This will be in collaboration with Amateur Radio Digital Communication and Antariksha Pratishthan Nepal, and a few of them will also be under collaboration with Nepal Academy of Science and Technology. So this way, we are really focusing on getting more collaborations and collaborating with different kinds of organizations who will be able to fund the programs. And this way, we can also reach our plan of reaching and inspiring students, as well as connect and network with institutions all over the world. This is planned to be organized all over Nepal, first in provincial scale and then move to a national scale event. This will also focus the training model of the Tinker Lab satellite project conducted in 2023 in all 7 provinces, but this will be majorly focusing on amateur radio alongside training satellite, which we normally conduct as well. The training team will be the core team of the Slippers to satellite project, who are also the members of UNISEC-Nepal. So we have already completed this training in 2 provinces, that is Bagmati province and Gandaki province, and the planning for the upcoming month. So that's about this training. Next up, we have CANSAT workshops and competitions being held in Nepal. Here we are planning on focusing on CANSAT workshops and competition in the coming year, and the organizers include the CLTP 12 trainees in collaboration with SETS Club of Pulchur College, and this will be held at the Institute of Engineering at Pulchur College, and this is scheduled in the coming week as well. So the program is free for all the students of Pulchur College, and this is how we are stepping in providing CANSAT workshops, and in the long run in this year, we are also planning on organizing CANSAT competitions. Next up, for the eCube plans, we hope on scaling up the eCube kits because we were only able to manufacture about 100 kits in 2023, and although it was effective, we still think we can improve to give children a better personalized experience. And currently, the price of the eCube kit is at $100 per set, but we plan on making it more lesser and reduce the cost, and also scale up the eCube kit to about 1,000 plus kits in 2024. Next up, we have planned on making an eCube online course learning portal, for which an initial draft of eCube online course is already been developed. And we also may aim to create an open source portal to make sure that eCube is training accessible for everyone interested. And as you can see on the picture, here are some glimpses. Next up, we have the GIS satellite data analysis training. It is a 4-day training in English, and it is a 20-hour course where we have made trainings for 3 levels of beginners, intermediate, and advanced. It is online or in-person training, and the training will include satellite data, including UHR 4 band 30 centimeter resolution data, and then all the relevant codes necessary. And they will also have future access to our online course for participants for revision, knowledge sharing, questions, answer support, and etc. The fee is USD $200 per participant, and we need a minimum of 5 participants to conduct the training. And other trainings like AI satellite data analytics and space AI also being curated. Space AI training has been done in 2022, but we plan on getting it back again. And so these kind of trainings are being conducted in 2024, and we hope to get the funds from these kind of training, as I mentioned before, by conducting paid trainings like these. Next up, in all, we aim to inspire 10,000 plus students in 2024, because in 2023, we inspired more than 1,000 students. So in 2024, we're aiming big. We're becoming a little bit ambitious, as Kazima-san had quoted it, but we do plan on continuing our initiatives and achieving bigger milestone in the coming year. For this, we are looking for collaborations with educational institutions, national and international organizations for financial support and training and working with interested human resource. This is our schedule for 2024, what we are planning, but this is the initial plan, and events shall be added and planned and added along the way, and cancer workshops. Similarly, in April to June, we are planning on participating in SpaceCon 2024 in Nepal, eCube Kids Prepared, GI Satellite Data Analytics Training, July to September, eCube Portal launch plus eCube trainings, and continue with CanSat workshops. And from October to December, we plan on organizing annual national CanSat competition. So this is our priority for now, and I think I'm way out of what my designer and we have 3 minutes. So I'd like to wrap it up with the conclusion that amidst all the challenges, UNISEC-Nepal's collaboration with many organizations are going smooth. Still, as an emerging country in space industry, the lack of funding and lack of manufacturing units has been a major issue, but we're really planning on mitigating such kind of issues. And we're really proud to share that the progress UNISEC-Nepal has made in the community has been really noteworthy. And we're definitely really thankful to the UNISEC-Global for making this possible with their support and guidance. We hope for the best in the year 2024, and we also hope that all the other local chapters will achieve their best in the coming year. Thank you for giving me this time, Maida-san, and I really again apologize for the inconvenience that was caused. But yeah, so with this, I would like to end my presentation. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ira. The data training seems very interesting. Good luck to you, and maybe later on in the year you can tell us how your data training.
Yes, surely we'll keep you updated. Thank you so much.